From director Henry Selick, the mastermind behind animated classics such as Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas and James and the Giant Peach, comes Coraline.
They say even the proudest spirit can be broken with love.
The first ever stop-motion animated feature to be photographed entirely in 3D.
Of course, chocolate never hurts. Like what? They're cocoa beetles from Zanzibar.
Dakota Fanning lends her voice to the story's lead, Coraline, a young girl whose curiosity and courage take her to a magic door that leads to a whimsical version of her dreary life.
Mom? What are you doing here in the middle of the night?
You're just in time for supper, dear.
Do you feel like you relate to your character, Coraline?
I feel like I can relate to her. I think she, when we first meet her, is kind of lonely and sad because she's had to move away from everything that she's always known, and her parents are kind of too busy for her, which I can't relate to because my parents have always kind of been there for me. But I can relate to her being very curious and wanting to explore kind of where she is, because I think I'm kind of like that too.
But then we had the accident.
Terry Hatcher plays Coraline's mother in both her real life and the alternate universe, revealing that appearances can be deceiving.
Coraline, I don't have time for you right now, and you still have unpacking to do. Lots of unpacking.
So you played a mother in this movie, and you play a mother on Desperate Housewives. Yes. Is being a TV mom and a movie mom anything like being a real mom?
Not for me. I really have a great relationship with my daughter, and none of those characters really are any kind of extension of what kind of mother I personally am. And being a mom's my favorite thing.
Like Selick's previous works, Coraline's captivating animation and strong message about gratitude make the film enjoyable for people of all ages, including UCLA students. This movie deals with the idea that people have that the grass is always greener. With so much going on in your life right now, do you ever think the grass is greener for any reason?
You know, I think that maybe even doing this movie has opened my eyes to, you know, we should all be grateful for what we have, and I would never wish for another life, you know, and I'm so lucky with what I get to do and my family and my friends, and I'm just lucky to have that. But I think it's definitely kind of human nature to always want what we don't have, so I think that this movie kind of explores that.
Do you think there's a message that UCLA students in particular can gather from Coraline?
I think that UCLA students in particular, wow. I think in general the message is kind of, right, as it says on the poster, you know, be careful what you wish for, because it really could come true. You never know, and it might not always be what you want, and to enjoy the time that you have with your family, because I think you'll always wish that you had more.
Oh, wow. Well, I think, actually, just speaking straight to students, I would say the biggest thing you could take is delayed gratification and persistence. Hundreds of people, beautiful artists, putting this project together until 8 years later, you finally get something that you're happy with. So I think that would be the biggest thing I would say to a student is persistence and delayed gratification.
And speaking of UCLA students, DBTV gave one lucky Bruin the opportunity to ask Dakota Fanning a question.
Hi Dakota, you're so successful already. Do you have plans to come to UCLA or any other schools?
I do. I have always wanted to go to college, and it's really kind of funny because I've always wanted to go to UCLA, so.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Of course.
Coraline is in theaters this Friday. For Daily Bruin Television, this is Alex Wolf.
Mm.